Here in the north, the Yaller horn is about to sound and send two teams to battle here at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the San Francisco 49ers and the Minnesota Vikings. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off from US Bank Stadium. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing right away. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. You've set of downs for them from the 31.
31-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Completed over the middle.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's able to hit Felton. This is caught. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Let's go now. Go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Lays out left side and gets it. Gain 15 there. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36.
Let's go. Viking 18.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Hits him on the out route. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
You know, Kay, that is the epitome of trust right there. Right, when the ball is let out of his hands, I think everybody on the sidelines in the stadium went, because you throw it in double coverage. And you may question the decision, but it's tough to challenge it when it produces results like that.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. I think they might have taken that first down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out 3rd down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning, some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on 3rd down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and
Sometimes
9.
you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more.
Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Reichert connects there. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
If they can keep moving that ball the way they did on the opening drive, he's going to be called upon, I'm going to guess, Kate, for more than just field goals. Probably some extra points, too.
Has this at the 6. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
At their own 28-yard line.
On the jump.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Rourke to throw. Into the hands of Jordan Watkins. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
First carry here for Jordan James. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator's going to be one happy camper.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. They give left side to James. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
The 49ers finish off their opening drive.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Fields this one at the 3. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Well, he wasn't the absolute last line of defense. And with the type of athlete this receiver is, not hard to think the sweep could have turned into a big play if the tackle's not made right there.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
1st and 10 from the 43. Here's McCarthy to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
2nd and 10, McCarthy escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, and you got to take advantage of that opportunity, defense just did.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Oh, the ball is loose again. And they get it back. A huge play continues. They did him a solid by recovering that, but not helping them with the yards lost afterwards as this play finally comes to an end. Wow, this has been a rough sequence for them starting out. First the interception, and now almost giving it away again on the fumble.
Yeah, coach's going to have to get everybody around the campfire and get this thing figured out, because through all the years and all the styles of play, we know one thing, Kate. Turnover margin in the NFL is the biggest indicator of winning and losing. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Give him 24 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Running for the marker on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a loss of 1.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-3 is our score. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll have it 3rd and 3. McCarthy to throw it. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A 54-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Return starts at the 9. He lost the football. Oh, and this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Running with James. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now run, James. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves him with 3rd down and 5.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
This one's caught. Smith has it. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
There's a give inside to James. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. No, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
To his back it goes, Jordan James. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
The Vikings into the nickel for this 3rd down play. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And they bring him down around the 34. 7 yards on that pickup. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go.
They'll motion Smith left. Here's Jarquez Hunter getting his first look on the ground. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
They run. It's James. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Play action with Rourke. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Rourke from the gun. Looking underneath here, it's James. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it. What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Return starts at the 3. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Working now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended target. And now it's 3rd down. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick.
Uh-oh, he goes back over the middle. It's intercepted. Nick Martin picks it off. And the 49ers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. First down now, ball at the 33. He'll work against the blitz. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Rourke. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. You got to manufacture a better look.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
Kate, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now, Brock, things are dead even as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More coming your way from U.S. Bank Stadium after this. They've got first down here from the 36. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Finds the in route complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
3rd and 2, McCarthy. Complete out to the right side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Gets it to the 15. That one's caught along the left sideline. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Street. Liking 18.
They're going to drive the wide out. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force 3rd and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? O-D-B. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. 3rd and long for him here. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get some late points and the lead. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7.
49ers 13. Will Reichert the kickoff for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rourke. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
This one's out to Pearsall on the left side.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
Escapes the pocket. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, He's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Still inches to go on third down. Back to throw. Rourke. And it's almost picked and taken the other way. Took that check down throw for granted, didn't he? Really paid for it. It's fourth down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive.
Here we go, set.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Completes downfield to Felton. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First and 10, it's McCarthy. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
At the 20-yard line.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Working inside the red zone. He's got it at the 5! And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Reichard to kick off.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10.
Let's go now.
Carry here for James. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Dallas Turner there to bring him down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
This is James. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
That's taken at the 15. And he gets his offense some better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. Play straight ahead. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Complete out to the right. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Looking slant route, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He has it at the 22. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. Rourke to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Watkins that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Run now with James. All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Vikings sending out nickel coverage here on third down. Rourke out of the shotgun. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Running this with James. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Rourke from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Prater center motion right. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the 49ers the first.
You call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. They'll bring the tight end in motion. From the red zone on first. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. It's picked up by the Vikings, going the other way. The 40. At the 20. And Minnesota returns this to the end zone. Touchdown. The Vikings capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on a football field, maybe his whole life. That distance, a whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. But he had enough to reach that goal line. You're darn right he did. He could sense it, and he wanted it.
Making some progress here. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the one back on the handoff. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Rourke. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Running back sent in motion left. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
At their own 40-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy now. Blitz coming. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. So he's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Nick Bosa makes the stop.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
That one's caught by Jefferson. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Goes right back to Jefferson. Complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
From the red zone now. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. They're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Catch made. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared and, more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Reichert on for the point after.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21.
49ers 13. Will Reichert the kickoff for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. Caught, nice gain left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
First down. A gain of 26 yards. And the 49er first down.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. From the gun, and give to Hunter. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Now one of the Vikings in some pain out there, so we'll get a stoppage here as he's helped by trainers. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun now for Rourke. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's 3rd down now.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's got Prater for the completion. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
And the 49er first down.
To the air, here's Rourke. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Looking underneath here, it's James. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Need better results here on 2nd and goal from the 10. To throw, Rourke. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers get it back to a 14-point game.
49ers 20.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. And they're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So 2nd down coming up. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Yeah.
And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Waste of time. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. throws over his target, incomplete, and now it's fourth down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
And some textbook work covering that part. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
Ready, ready.
49ers to the line. First and 10.
Set. 18 card.
Play fake. It's Rourke. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Vikings take possession as he makes his fourth interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over first and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
16-yard line.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
Second and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Play action, McCarthy. Headed out right. And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, they made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's third down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Let's go now. Hunt.
Here he goes, third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ridiculous. Take him out.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Hurt. Go. Check go.
Right up the gut. And he will get into the end zone for a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings have likely locked up the win right there.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy.
Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown.
Will Riker the kickoff for the Vikings.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. His return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. All in left side. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there.
And the 49er first down.
Rourke out of the shotgun. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Rourke from the gun. This is Prater. He's got it downfield. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
18 on the play. First down, San Francisco.
They are throwing it again. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Throwing it again here. Finds him on the slant. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first. All set to go now from the 35. Now motion him out of the backfield. Still sticking with the passing game. Taking a shot towards the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Man in motion here. He's going to throw it again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season. So the hit helped lead to that pick, and it's also left him shaken up following the play. Hopefully something minor, but they're out there now to take a look. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Set go.
Back to the well again. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. They got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther, set go.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. He's able to hit Felton. This is caught. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Give now to the running back. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
So we will not reach the 2-minute warning. The defense calling time here. 2:08 on the clock.
Ready.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings grow their lead yet again.
47, 49ers 20. Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And he put everything he's got behind it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Vikings get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Line up the design keeper.
Let's go now.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. They draw it up for him. Setting up for the kneel down on third. He's drawn up for him. So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win it at home. They did their part, Brock, defending the home field, using that advantage to secure the victory. We know home field advantage is a real thing. And the crowd, they did their part too, adding to just an awesome atmosphere, helping energize those players at big moments of today's ball game.
Yeah, it is super fun to win on the road. I'm not going to lie, to quiet the crowd. But you know what's even better? When you get to celebrate with your family, your friends, your hometown people, your community, and you know, more importantly, they played a role as that extra voice in that building, man. It is a rewarding feeling.